Hey guys, welcome to Fiddlyfefe. So I wanted to talk to you about mealy bugs. Ew. So you see all those little white things. Mostly I want you to look on the underside of your plants first. We try to get really super close. Those are mealy bugs. And let me turn this guy around. This is a McDowell. It's a pretty big leaf. This is actually a pretty small leaf for this plant, but they will get all over. Listen, they will jump from plant to plant. So if you have a plant that has these, sometimes you will see them even on the stem, um, everywhere. So if you have a plant that has these, separate them. But they love moisture, so that's the biggest thing they love. That's where they survive. So I use a little solution of Dawn. I like this Castile peppermint soap and some alcohol. Some people say use a cup. I don't use it that often because I don't have them that often, but I use more alcohol than I do water. So I use alcohol, a couple of drops of Dawn, a couple of drops of this Castile soap, the alcohol and the water. You can use 70% or 91%, whichever one you have, but make sure 70 or higher. I put it a little bit in the spray bottle. Now, what I like to do, I like to, if it's a really big problem, I go ahead and just rinse them off, just to clean off the plant, or I can spray them. You can also put this on a towel and just wipe down the leaf. I am going to change this to bark. Philodendrons, which I love, are like epiphytic, and I'll put a description of that below here, but epiphytes are plants that can survive without or with very little soil, and so they can also climb. So many philodendrons are epiphytic. This is a philodendron. So, they have these, their regular roots, and then they'll have these aerial roots that sometimes they'll wrap around things and climb, like you see some of my other ones over there. So, they need well-draining soil. They don't have to be in soil. And this got a lot of bark in it. But because this was so susceptible, one day I'll tell you the whole story behind this McDowell. But this has been moved a lot when I was going through a lot of moving from place to place, staying with friends. So it had been moved, and then the leaves got broken, and then it started dying back, and then I had to put it in water. This girl has just been through so much. And so, I think I'm just going to treat this to just maybe just bark and just keep it from getting, keep it just really, really dried out, because mealy bugs just keep showing up, and they show up on the, hold on, sorry about that, focus, on the stems, on the undersides. They love being on the underside, so always look for that. And when you're buying a new plant, look for it. Sometimes they'll even be here on the stem. So just make sure that you look for them. That's my solution. It's usually 1 cup of the alcohol, but general rule, more alcohol than water. Put it in a nice little spray bottle. I don't use the whole cup because I don't have an infestation. It's only this plant that gets it. Let me show you them again. But yeah, they're pretty gross in there. And I can't get so super close to show you microscopically, but that's how they look. And they're even on the front of this guy. So I'm going to keep this separate from all my other plants because I don't want them jumping around and getting on everybody else. But that's how they look. And we're going to get this guy together. I love this plant. These leaves get big. Like, they almost look like you're carrying around balloons. I love this plant. And I got it at the orchid show, last year. And it was so big and so pretty. And then I had to move, and I had to move, and I had to move. And so, he or she got really beat up, but didn't give up on me. So I'm super excited when I ended up finally getting my place. It was just this. It wasn't even any of this. So thank God that he came back to me or she came back to me so at all. So I'm just glad I got it back. But now I just got to deal with the mealy bugs. So we're going to tackle that. I'm going to clean this off real quickly, but there's my solution. I love this stuff. Yes, you can add some neem oil, but when I have an infestation, it just keeps coming back. I'm going to go ahead and use this alcohol. Of course, if this was outside, you definitely don't want to put this on the leaves when you're outside. And you definitely want to keep this away from your other plants, okay? All right, there you go. There's my solution for those mealies. And just treat it if they come back. Again, spray those off and treat it again. All right, if you have any questions, ask me in the comments. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and come back for more videos. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.